Welcome back to Ifechi family. In my last video just recently uploaded, I said that it's going to continue. That was part 1 of what I was talking about, raising children. So today I want us to continue and look at part 2. Just to recap, towards the end of that video, I was talking about parents making sure that they don't talk about the gender of their children to their children, to discuss it or to show any disappointment of a particular gender, not to talk about it. So that was what I was talking about, because it has caused a lot of problems for children, that sometimes they even go to school and they'll be discussing it with their schoolmates, the fact that their mom or dad or their parents wish that they are this or that. And with what is going on around the world now, without saying anything out, what is going on around the world, and you know what that means. When you keep telling a child that you prefer a particular sex, that can mean a lot, and that can cause something that you regret for the rest of your life. So it's very important that we watch what we say regarding our children's gender, and how we discuss it, and how we treat a particular gender that we have. And I want to say something, that the way we talk to our children becomes their inner voice. So we have to be very careful. Never mind what you do, but what you say. The way we talk to them becomes their inner voice. So when they go out there and say something, you wonder, what is what you have said? So we have to be very careful. And also very important to watch what we do, mind what we do, because what we also do, they copy that also. Even more so, they copy what we do than what we say. For example, if we are correcting them, they will take the correction, but when we do certain things that we shouldn't be doing as parents, that's what they're going to emulate, and we have to be very, very careful. Also, I want to say that it's actually okay to say no to your children. It's not everything that they want that they will get. Say no to them with reasons, not just saying no and then you don't tell them the reason why you're saying no, apart from saying, because I say so, because I'm your mom or your dad. That's not good enough. Say no with reason. It's not everything they say that, sometimes you just say yes for you to get some peace. No, we have to be very, very careful. Yes, when it's necessary to say yes, of course we say yes, but not every time, because you just want them to go away and you can continue what you're doing. Another thing, if you want your children to improve, let them hear nice things that we say about them. Not this comparison. Oh, your brother or your sister is so and so. Look at you. No. Let us say nice things about them. They can not all be the same, especially when it comes to education, and especially our background. We are always into education. Education is everything. But I am here to say that education, yes, is very good to be educated, but it's not everything. Emotional intelligence is actually better than IQ. EQ is better than IQ. So some people have that high IQ, they do well in school, they are A-star students. But when it comes to EQ, the emotional intelligence, they are just 0. I would rather that my child is average student and have good EQ, because that's what is going to guide him or her in their lives. So let us not always focus on education. Oh, you have to do this, you have to get that. Look at my friends' children are this and are that. We must not compare them, either with their siblings or with other children. We must not do this. And parents who are always going to other parents to tell them, it's good to share your good news of your children, of course. Don't get me wrong, it's good to share the good news, but don't make it so obvious, especially when you know that the other parents' family or children are not as bright as your own as your own children. Don't rub it in. Of course, share good news. I love to rejoice with people who rejoice, and encourage your own children to do their best. all they can do is their best. Don't enforce it, and don't say things that will make them to feel less of themselves. Let us be very careful. This is happening a lot, and it's not helping the children. Raising up children, as I said before, is a big deal. It's not just something you do and think, yeah, I've done my best. Of course, we have to do our best. However, don't do the barest minimum, putting your whole effort in raising your children up. I have to also say that some parents will put in everything and do their best to raise their children up, but still, you have one or two or some of them that will go the other way. But what do you do? Keep praying, praying all the way. I would have even started this video by talking about prayers, but you know my view on prayers in everything, in our marriage, in our raising up our children. Keep praying for them. Lay hand on them if you can before they leave for school. Pray for them wherever they are. As they grow up, pray for them. Anything they do, pray for them. You even start praying for them when they're in the womb. Lay your hand in your womb and pray for your children, so that whatever is derailing children in this world now will not derail your children, because there are so many influences out there. Social media is there. Social media wasn't like there when we are raising up our own children, but now things have gone so bad that social media, you see children as young as you can think of knowing a lot of things going on social media. Let us also watch that and be very careful and watch what we do and what we allow our children to watch and what we watch ourselves. Because sometimes you'll be watching certain things and you allow your children to be there watching those things with you when they're not supposed to. There are things the Bible said about motherhood. Because at the end of the day, yes, parents, but mothers, you carry the child in your womb, you breastfeed the child, you do a lot for the child. So that's why I want to pick these things that the Bible talked about motherhood. Number one, motherhood is a blessing. Psalm 127 verse 3. Children are heritage from the Lord, and offspring a reward from him. Number two, motherhood is ordained by God. Proverbs 22 verse 6. Start off the children the way they should go, or teach the children the way they should go, and when they grow up, they will not depart from it. So, motherhood is ordained by God. Number three, motherhood is full of joy. Proverbs 23 verse 25. And it says, may your father and your mother rejoice, and may she who gave birth to you, now he's talking about the mother, may she who gave birth to you be joyful. These are the 3 points I want us to look at to see how God loves motherhood. Parenting is our joint responsibility. So parents, husband and wife, be there and raise your children together. Fathers, be present fathers, and not leaving the raising up of children to your wives only. It is a joint effort. We have to be very intentional in raising up of our children. And with God's grace and help and prayers, we will continue to do our best. So this is what I want to share in part 2 of these videos today to conclude. And from next video, we'll still be talking about raising young children, and we'll go from there. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm sure you have benefited from this video. Give it a thumbs up. It's very important. Share the video also, very important, so that others will learn from what we are doing here. And if you really love what I'm doing, you can appreciate me by using the thanks button down there, just the other end of where you have the thumbs up. There's a thanks button there. You can use that to appreciate what I do if you wish. But the most important thing is to give the video a thumbs up and to share this video. Thank you once again for watching. Goodbye and God bless.